Hi everyone, welcome back to Kristine's Avo Ra. Yes, you're here, you're doing the work. We're transforming ourselves, transforming our lives, and so we can transform the lives around us. Thank you for being here and thank you for your comments. I want to jump in and tell you a story that happened 18 years ago when I was living in New York. I read in Vanity Fair magazine an article about this spa in Palm Springs, which was all the way over here in California where I am now, and that did colon cleansing. And I was like, well, I had been hearing about colon cleansing and I'd never done it. I didn't know really what it was, but it was a 4th of July weekend coming up, and I just thought I'd call this place and see if they had availability and go. So I pick up the phone and I'm like, speak to the lady, and I was like, hi, yeah, okay, so I want to come for the holiday weekend, 2 nights, 3 days. She's like, great, here's the kind of rooms we have, you want to come? And I was like, cool, okay. So I booked it, and then I said, wait, before she hung up, I said, do you accommodate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner on the property? Like, is that something? And she pauses and she says, this is a fasting spa. Did you not know that? And I was like, fasting? And I was thinking to myself, doesn't that mean like not eat? And I'm like, well, and I think she was kind of like trying to explain to me, recognizing that I was a little off on the whole conversation. She's like, well, we do have juices and smoothies and teas, so do you want to come? And I was like, yeah, okay. She's like, okay, we're gonna send you like the whole brochure on how to prep and blah, blah, blah. So here I thought I was gonna go on this like 3-day holiday. Turns out I was ready to step into like an incredible life transformational experience. Turns out this was a fasting spa that prepped you with an introduction of, prior to coming there, you ate just raw foods, primarily fruits and vegetables, of course, for the 3 days before coming. And then when you get there, you do for every day a series of smoothies, detox juices and teas, lots of water, of course, and colon cleansing. Colonic therapy is what you call it. Well, so I arrive on a Friday afternoon. I get there. I jump into the first colonic because there's one every day. If for any of you who have done colonics, you will empathize with me about the first time. It was very interesting to see what is coming out of your colon, literally undigested feces that's stuck in your colon coming out. And it was mind-blowing. And the second day, though, after the first 24 hours of fasting, I became so sick from the first time in my life, at the time I was 30, of going through a 24 hours detoxification process, that I thought I was gonna die. I was in the room. They were calling me like, your colonics is now, aren't you coming? And I said, I think I need to go to the hospital. I don't feel good. Like, I feel so sick, like I'm gonna die. They rushed over with a rice milk smoothie and they said, no, that's normal. You're going through the detoxification process. Drink the smoothie and you'll feel better. I got this rice milk smoothie down, and sure enough, I felt better. Went into the colonics again the second afternoon, continued on the fast, and by the third day, the Sunday when I had to check out, I was transformed. Now, how could 3 days make such a difference? And that's what I'm going to explain to you now. You've got to start detoxing. You have got to start detoxing what's inside your body, starting from your colon. And when you start cleansing your colon, that's going to allow for the rest of your body, your lymph nodes, your tissues, and even on a cellular basis is going to be able to have room now to start letting go and cleansing your body. And you're going to clean your colon and then your tissues and your lymph nodes, and that's going to be able to start cleansing too. And it's going to be this process of cleaning your body. Now, it's not only cleaning your body. When we let go of our old waste, we also let go of the old emotions that are stuck in there too. And you know, great self-development teachers, holistic doctors, they all know this, and they all go get regular colonic therapy. And the reason why I know this is because I know their therapists, a lot of them. I know them. You know, I'm not going to name names because this is already a delicate topic to touch on, but I am telling you that colon cleansing is vital to optimal health. You can start through fasting, which we already talked about, which we're already doing, right? We've started on our 12-hour fasts, and for those of you who haven't watched that episode, please do, because that's really important when we start talking about how to take care of the body and the mind, of course, the mind. But I don't want to go sidetracked, but I want to talk about how we're going to get started into this colon cleansing. So in our supplements episode, I talked to you guys about starting to take magnesium citrate and also aloe juice, and now you can incorporate aloe capsules at night if you want to too. Those are gentle ways of starting to cleanse your colon. Now, you can go to the pharmacy or the health food store and you're gonna see rows and rows of detoxification supplements, liver flush, kidney flush, and I want you just to be careful because a lot of those, if you're not familiar, they can have pretty strong things like cascara sagrada in it, and fennel that are really quite aggressive. And we want to be gentle, right? We want to take these steps to bring things into our life that are going to change our life. So I'm going to show you 3 different colon cleansings tools that you can order on Amazon, and I will put the links in the descriptions like I always do to certain things, right? And you can start weekly, bi-weekly, and if you really need it, start daily or every other day until you know that you've got your clean colon. So you can go to the bathroom in the morning, and then after you go to the bathroom, give yourself a colon cleanse, a gentle one, an enema, right? That's why they're at the pharmacy. That's why they're sold, because we need to be doing this. So this is a tiny one. It's called a rectal syringe. Now this one is not really for colon cleansing, like to do a big flush. But what it is great for is if you're not going to the bathroom regularly every day, you need to be using this. Like, this is fundamental. And this is not a lot of water. This is just to stimulate. You fill this with warm water. You put this on there. Okay. You put some Aquaphor, please, guys. Don't forget to put just a little bit of Vaseline or Aquaphor here, or you can even use coconut oil. And you just insert, you can squash over on the toilet or go on all fours. It's a lot easier if you go on all fours or lay on your side. And you just fill with the water, squeeze it, and you will feel immediately the release. It's awesome. Now, the one that I use when I travel, because when I travel, and I travel a lot for work, for modeling, and those of you who travel, that airplanes and flying can really kind of do havoc on your digestive tract, and they can that's nice, fell on the floor, how convenient, lovely. But this is the one that I carry. I have like my little pouch, and you fill it up with warm water. You screw this on, and again, I'll put the link below where you can order this. And then you hang it upside down. You clamp the little clamp, you hang it upside down, and then this is like a hot water bottle, right? I'm sure a lot of you guys recognize this like a hot water bottle, but it's used for your colon. They also have a different thing that you can use for, like, if you women, you want to cleanse yourself too, but this is for all of us, men and women, you know. Hang it up on like the shower or whatever, go on all fours or lay on your side, and you just, the water slowly goes into your colon, and you release it here, reach back and release. And when you feel that it start to get full, you can just squeeze it shut. Or when you start to get really clean, you can take the whole bag in you. And then if you can hold it, you know, for a minute or 5 minutes, or even I've been to Ayurvedic spas where they've done enemas and they've asked you to hold it for 10 minutes. And in those places, like I said, I'm teaching you guys this stuff because I have been to a lot of places that do this professionally. So this is not, you know, backyard barn teachings. This is literally legitimate stuff that is used by professionals. And so I was just saying that in this Ayurvedic spa once, I did a bone broth enema, a chlorophyll enema, organic coffee enema. You can do a lot of different ones. I don't want you guys to do that now unless you're already experienced in colon cleansing. I just want you to use, you know, clean, preferably distilled water, or if you have a house filtration like I do, you can use your warm filtered water, and you just fill up your bag and do your cleansing. You're gonna be amazed at what comes out, even after you think you've emptied your body, okay? So the one that I use at home that I really love because it's easy to clean, sterile, dries easily, is this, and I will also put the link below. I find that this tube is quite long, and honestly I kind of want to cut it. I haven't come down to it yet, but it's the same concept as the other one, that you fill it up with the water, you have this clamp, and of course all of these come with brochures and explain everything. It's where you can go on YouTube, and I'm sure you'll find, like, you know, 1,000 videos on this stuff. But you're gonna hang this up, and then you just insert this, same thing, and then you go for it, right? And you know, and then of course, guys, anywhere you live, in any city you live, Google colonic therapy in your neighborhood. You're gonna be blown away by finding all these places in your cities that do colonic therapy. And you're gonna be like, I had no idea. Nobody talks about it. Why is it so taboo? It doesn't make sense because it is vital to life. We brush our teeth, right? Why wouldn't we brush out or cleanse out with water the place that holds the most toxic waste of our body? Okay, we need to start doing this. When you start doing this, you're gonna see, you are gonna feel so much better. You're gonna be lighter. Your skin will get clearer. If you have skin problems, your eyesight, after I do a colonic therapy, and I'm sure I'm gonna answer this now because people are probably gonna ask, how often do you do it? You know, when I was pregnant with Matthew, I was doing it religiously every week. Every week. It was incredible. And you know, he's an incredible kid. He's never had a skin issue. He's never had an allergy to anything. He's never had a skin issue, never had an ear infection, an eye infection, nose infection. His IQ is 140. He is off the charts incredible. So, you know, I support this because I know, you know, it's really important. I don't want to go off on tangents, okay? Where was I? We're talking about, I wanted to talk to you about the connection between releasing old waste and releasing the emotions that go with it. So what we have in our colon is not only old matter from food, but we have the experiences that we experienced along with that during that time. Now, I know that sounds a little hippy dippy, and that sounds a little, no, I don't know if that's really true. Like, I cannot tell you the amount of professionals, healers, teachers, workshops that have repeated this to me over and over and over again. Colon cleansing is a spiritual experience, an emotional experience, a physical experience. Now, I'm going to talk to you about fasting in the next episode. And that is very important. It connects to this episode. So I want you to start. And the reason why is, like, I know you guys take time to order these things, and maybe some of you aren't even going to do it. And you know what? That's your choice. This channel is about being a master of all the pieces of your life's pie. All of it. Not just one, not just another, all of it. I know that people are struggling out there with physical illness, attachment to trauma, their own depression, addictions, disorders, and illnesses. And so what I'm giving you back in this channel are the tools that you can become masters of all the pieces of your life that are needed to have true success. Because when you wake up in the morning and you go through your day and you don't feel 100%, I want you to be able to look back at this channel and take a screenshot of these 8 pieces of the pie. So please take a screenshot now of these 8 pieces of the pie, print them, save it, put them up in your house, ideally on the refrigerator, and soon I'm going to get to that point where I'm going to be able to send you guys like a magnet with this. Like, it's all baby steps, right, for all of us together. But we're going to get there. But I want you to understand that owning and knowing and mastering these 8 pieces are going to give you the ability to wake up when you're not feeling 100%, or coming home at the end of the day and not feeling 100%, and knowing why. Because you're going to look at your pie and you're going to say, that's where I faltered, or that's where I'm lacking. And you know what? It could be, I need to go do a colon cleansing. I cannot tell you how many times I've walked into a colonic therapy session one way and walked out a new way. Or that I've been feeling yucky and I take the 10 minutes, that's nothing, to do an enema at home, and I will breathe better, feel better. You know, just, it really does. It clears up your senses. What have you got to lose? Really, I know it's embarrassing, and I know some of you have roommates and some of you have this. You know what? You do it when your roommate's out. You keep it in a bag under the cupboard, or you book yourself an appointment for a colonic therapy instead of going out to dinner and spending that money. You guys, spend your money the right way. Okay? Spend it on healing. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for rocking this channel, for making this world a better place, for being the inspiration of hope, change, wellness, lightness. And I'll see you in the next episode where we're talking about fasting. You guys are going to love it, by the way, because it starts with the Gospel of Essenes. So, see you there. Peace out.
I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, thank God I am. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, thank God I am. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, thank God I am. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am, that is that. I am who I am.